Well, nope, never mind. He's still allowed. Oh, we're gonna be calling a blind versus blind shove there. Instead, they folded. We'll be locked up at 21 left. The page was at 21, right? No, it's at 20. Locked up 12:30. Playing for 1460 is the next pay jump. Interesting. If I tank, all right, go to the bathroom. 1 sec, be right back. All right. Well, here we are. Having a little bit of fun, are we? Having a little bit of fun. Keep shippity dip in the house. Mayo, the redeemed lord. I'm an accountant. You're not that guy? Well, I just started the stream. I had to start the countdown somewhere. Go on for me. Look at that page jump. We're top 20 now. Next page jump's what? 17? Well, we should have turned the stream on earlier. Wasn't really feeling it. Here we are now, though. You know? Full FT. Let me know how the microphone sounds, guys. I was having microphone problems a little earlier ago. DJ homeschool. That's a rare one to see. Long time hanger outer. Last time he's been in the chat was 3 years ago. In the chat, that is. It says follow age 2017, but he's been here since 2013. He's been here since 2014. He's been here a long time. Playing for 37,000 chippies. Team shippity dip 15th month in. Why does the alert not pop up? Where's the alert? What the fuck? There it is. Sheesh. What up, guys? We're making our first deep run on Club WPT Gold on a Sunday. It's our first Sunday. We couldn't play last Sunday. We were locked out. It was a problem. We got locked out. Had to miss it. Our first Sunday. We've got a deep run here in the 110. We started this tournament with how many chips? We started this tournament with 20,000. We have 4.2 million. Mr. Berg, what's up? How are you doing, man? What's good with you? We got a little late night stream. Didn't plan on it, but we out here tonight. We got a nice little run here on Club WPT Gold. Use code EGPT. Brand new WPT products. Keep in mind, guys, we have the free roll. We have the free roll on Club WPT Gold. If you use code EGPT, you have access to it. If you make a purchase of 20 or more, you get unlimited re-entries into it, as well as you will get a bonus 20 chips with any $20 purchase or larger. Anyways, there's my shill. Let's get the lobby back open. This is the biggest guarantee tournament on the site. This is as big as they get for prize pools on a weekly basis. We have an opportunity to get it done out here. We have an opportunity to do something pretty cool, which would be I don't have to deposit on the site ever for a while at least. And that means a lot to me. If I could fade needing to make deposits, that would be big, because then I can obviously gamble, but we can re-enter the 1Ks and play some of the 1K satellites without the fear of, oh man, I am bottlenecked. Big flop there for the ace king. Needs to fade and does. Recreation gambling with the double. Honestly, this is structured pretty goddamn well. There's a lot of blinds to play. Exclamation point gold if you guys want to take part in the free roll. Good spot. Good spot here, chat. I was having a bit of tech issues today as well. My PC was crashing again. So me and my quants need to get into the lab, do a little bit of troubleshooting. I know it's whatever's going on with my computer. It's definitely solvable. It's not going to be anything too bad. I'm going to turn the sounds on. That's loud. Can't hear it. You sound buttery to my ears. That's what I wanted, but we had to adjust the microphone volume a little bit. Did have to work on it a bit. Oh, what do we got? Raise and a shove from the small blind. This guy does seem to act pretty fast. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some more water. Hearing a board run out. No, we're hearing folds. And 4 offsuit. That is a solid amount of chippies. That's what I'm thinking too. I think we got quite a few chips. We see XRP whale with the all in. I'm gonna fold. Big yawn dog the goat. Welcome, dog. Welcome, welcome. XRP gets the shove through. He was the shortest stack in the tournament. Yeah, so with 20 left, we have gotten the pay jump. Next page up's at 17. You guys are wondering, we've locked up 1461, and we are playing for a grand total of 37,364. Quite a bit. Like I said, this is the biggest tournament you could play on Club WPT Gold on a weekly basis. They will have the occasional bigger tournament going on, but this is the biggest available one on a regular basis. So making a run in it feels pretty cool. What up, B-Scratch? Definitely what we want to be doing. What's the next blind level? 90k? 90k, that's good. No, it's structured pretty nice. A lot of playtime. A lot of playtime in this one. Okay, we pick up a premium. And we get to come in for the RFI. If button 3 bets, we click call. If these two guys shove, we click call. Folds to the small blind. Dizzy who folds. Big blind now with the decision. Folds. Okay. Not a bad result. Not a bad result. Let's go up to 2 minutes. Let's make sure they don't go up on my big blind. What's up, guys? It's been a while since we've done a late night Sunday stream at the Deep Run. But here we are. 1 a.m. Is that your crib? I mean, it's one of them, yeah. One of my cribs. I mean, they are playing a check down pot to the river. That's 40% of the river. Gets snapped. Somebody's got a 10 here. And it's not poker is cool. Poker is cool with the king 7 open. Checks down his 7. Seems reasonable. All right, we need this hand to not take a minute. I'd love an all in, because then it can't take a minute. Where did the timer go? I swear to God, it was at 50 seconds. Where did it go? If it goes to the next blind level, I'm going to snap. That's not real. Okay. I'm not tripping, right? That said 50 seconds and then it teleported to 0. What? All right, whatever. It faked me out. All right, let's defend the queen 10. Ooh, 2 pair on queen jack 10. Button opens. Achatius. Does anyone even have like a Dizzy has a bit more active? And poker is cool. Checking back queen jack 10 is sussy. I don't think I want to overbet just because there's so many action changing rivers that I don't even know if it's that cool of a thing to do. But I do think we want to bet big. But I don't think it's like a pristine overbet. We just take the pot down. Well, got an easy decision here. See a button open, we go all in. I think. I'm all in. There's been an elimination. We're down to 19. We take it down. Ah, gonna raise the button here. What up, Metal Mario? How'd you do in the 1K? How did you do in the 1,100? All right, raising here. Small blind gets it in. All right. Good hand to see. Good flop. Really good turn. One out. We're down to 18. We send a player home. We're up to 5.4 million. I might actually even be chip lead after that pot now. Looks like I'm not. We're tied for chip lead. It's basically chip lead. Thank you for the Gluck slate. What up, Slater? You freaking legend of the game, man of the people. That is me. These are all things I get called all the time. Dizzy just with the check call on ace 10-7. Patrick Big Bluffs Tardif. Did you spell my last name wrong on purpose? Feared by many, loved by all. That's also true. Slate only speaks facts. No. But it can't hurt. It can't hurt it. Thank you for the 9 months. I think it'll increase the likelihood that it ends. Okay, that guy just rips the full 20 effective. And he's got 10s. He's got ace-6 suited. Poker is cool. Made a move. We faded 3-betting the guy with 10s. You can tell I wanted to. And you can tell I passed. This guy spun it up. He had 11 bigs not too long ago. Oh, Scotty. Boys coming in. Poker's cool as a move maker, it seems. Technically chip lead right now. It's nice being on a pay jump. It'll make that guy fold a smidge tighter. Maybe just a smidge. Maybe not much. Hmm. 6-4 offsuit. I don't think I'll come all to it. I think I'll just fold this one. I know WPT is ancient software, but they have BB mode. Please use it. I can't math. I mean, we'll use it when we actually play a pot. But everyone knows when you're viewing things, the chips look way cooler. Start with a call here with ace 3. They snap check. That's good. We have a gut shot. We have a gut shot here. We have ace high. We can make it straight with a 5. That's not a 5. We could value bet our ace high here. I don't think we're going to see too many better ace highs. I don't mind denying some equity versus some stuff. We get value from king highs. We also set the price that we pay if he's got like a 4 or a deuce. He doesn't usually raise it in position. Maybe he bets a lot of his queens on the flop. All right, here's to hoping he's got king 7 of spades. King 7 of spades. That would be a nice hand to see. He quickly overbets it. No, is that? No, he bets like around pot. Doesn't feel like a bad spot to hero, but do I want to RFI into the 4 big blind stack? Yeah, I think I do. I want tank decision, regardless of what it is. Snap shove. I mean, he's on a pay jump, so he shouldn't be snap acting anyways. All right. Well, he donk shoves. He probably has a pair here, so we're probably going to need to make a queen. Oh, no, he's got a big pip. 9. I don't even think a 9 helps. Yeah, we got it in really good versus us. Fuck. Ouchie. Nice hand. All right. Well, did we start his spin? Gets called. He's got queen jack versus ace jack. They both flop a jack. Turn's no good. River is not helpful. He has been eliminated. We are down to 17 with that recent pay jump. We now lock up an additional 230 chips. Getting us one step closer to a final table. A couple people sub 20 bigs right now in the tournament. I mean, average stack right now is, as we click fold, average stack right now is 27 bigs. Got a little. Oh, we got it all in here from the bottom. Marco in the house. Mr. Mexico. Evening, brother. 3 deuce off. Gonna get out of the way. Gonna lay it down. I'm gonna lay down a monster, chat. Not defend the 3 deuce offsuit. Pocket 9s. If cutoff opens, I'm gonna click call. If button opens, I guess we click call. What do we do? I mean, since we've seen what this guy's shoved in the past, like I can see him shoving like 6s out of the big after he shoved that a6 suited. Oh, fuck, I just punched the microphone. Wow. 3 of a kind on a 3 in a row board. Betting half of the pot. I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I don't really have a clue, and I don't have much time to think about it. Snap fold out of the big. Jack of diamonds on the turn. I don't mind seeing a 4 big blind bet. If I'm honest, it doesn't feel like it's a straight. It could be 2 pair. It could be 10. No, I don't think he. I don't know if he bets the size with 10s. I'm gonna click call. Look for a non-club river. 4 of hearts. I mean, I guess we're hoping to see ace jack or jack 10. But jack 10 probably doesn't bet the flop. Maybe he has like king queen of clubs and just like wants to make sure I continue. What does he bet? 2.2 bigs? Is he just like trying to exert the maximum with 10s? Or does he have like a 7 here? Or does he have like king queen of clubs and just trying to get me to spaz? I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna. We're getting a great price. Don't have 10s? I don't know what he was trying to do there, but he probably could have made more money, but he also didn't stack me when he flopped a straight versus my set. So, I mean, that's a bad beat, but it probably could have been worse. Here, I guess we click call. Call the squeeze shoves from either player because we've seen what poker is cool is capable of. And Rival's been a quick actor in general. All right, flop top pair on queen 10-10. Can't say we're missing flops. Might have been a bad beat there with the might have been a bad beat there with the 9s, but I can't help but feel like he just put in the absolute minimum. All right, we get a brick turn. I would expect him to check a lot of his 10s, which is why I'm opting to check. And he goes a third here on the turn. I want to value raise, in my opinion. I don't think he picks the size with a 10. I think he has worse queens. I think he has draws. Those draws don't always bet the river either. I don't think he calls a shove, but he might call half pot. I don't know what I do if he shoves over this, though. That might be a tough spot. Might be inviting ourselves into a very tough spot here. Calls king queen, king queen, king queen, king queen. What's going on here? What is going on here? My opponents are finding ways to put in the absolute minimum, and I'm finding ways to not get stacked. I think we found 2 incredible ways to not lose the maximum. All right, we're final 2 tables. That was 2 sets of incredible hands. Wow, that was cool. Does it go to 110 or 120? It goes 120. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I mean, whatever. When's the next pay jump? Next pay jump is at 15, so 1 more elimination. We get an extra 230 chips. Wow, what the fuck is going on? Two spectacular hands. Price of poker's gone up. We're a little bit shorter now, chat. We had 50 bigs a moment ago. Now we have 14. That's a steep decline. It was a relatively more impactful blind increase as well. I mean, at the moment, chip lead has 5.6 big blinds, so it's not even like we're that far behind. Or 5.6 million. We double up twice for chip lead. But yeah, that was not what I thought was going to happen. I mean, the 9's one. I mean, I'm not shocked I had the worst hand on the river, but he was just kind of just looking a bit of buttons there. The kings, though, I think we got off easy. I really do. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. We could have 3-bet pre. We could have bet the flop. We could have faced a bigger turn bet. We could have shoved the river instead of betting half pot. A lot of pretty crazy things there. Reflecting, I bet that guy checks back the river with Queen Jack. I bet that guy checks back the river with Queen Jack if the board paired. Like if the river was like at 8, I bet he checks back. I wouldn't actually be shocked. Folds to the button. What do we know about D Craft? Nothing. We don't know anything. We do know he snap calls intricate spots that probably don't deserve to be snap called. This is not a good flop. I don't have any backdoor flush draws. Oh, how about we don't do that? I think we just target the out of folds and give up, but like a lot of his snap calls just have a jack or king in it, but like he could have like 8-9 suited, 10-9, or not 10-9 suited, 8-9 suited, 7-6 suited, and just check fold. All right, well, it's probably going to do it for me on this board. I'm just going to tap out. I think the vast majority of his hands just end up being a king or a jack in it. No, I see the low VPIP and PFR, and I think, yeah, we should probably raise. Damn. An unsuccessful start to the stream, but we're not out of it. Not out of it. Down to 15. We locked up that page. I've got a little under 2,000 chips guaranteed. But we're fading. We're fading at the start of the stream here. That's a pretty good hand, chat. Not versus an under the gun shove for 14. That one will get laid down. So yeah, next page up's at what, 13? 13 players for an extra 230. Okay, he's called and then called the secondary shove. Whoa! Yeah? Yeah? Oh my god, dude. That guy flopped the world too with the fucking Jesus. That was crazy. That was so crazy. Okay, folded to us. We will be all in. We're putting all of our chips in the middle. We are on a slight pay jump, and there's some shorties at the outer table. All right, we got 2 folds. It's not immediately bad news if we get called here. Although if this guy shoves, that's probably not that good. But it's not like he's going to take like 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s. He might take 6s, but he's not going to take like all the overpairs versus us. We're taking a little bit of time here just because there is a pay jump. But yeah, we aren't going to use our time bank because I don't have too much. Don't have a pair? Doesn't have a pair. Good start. Bad turn. Oh my god, I did not. Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa. That was. Wow. 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 I mean, we're 14 left. We're playing for 37,000. Woo! You definitely want to hit those ducks on the river. Wow. That was fucking. That was good. Bro fell to his knees, dude. He got the jack on the turn and he went, yeah! And probably went, no! You know, he probably couldn't believe it. He probably fell to his knees. He probably said, every time, man. Every freaking time. That was crazy. That was a... You like doing that final 2 tables. A little bit of drama. Gets the heart rate pumping, you know? Gets the heart rate a-going. Huh, chat? Who doesn't like when the heart rate's going? Who doesn't like when the heart rate gets pumping? Still on the shorter end with 15.5 bigs, but I mean, Cowboy Wayne's a movie star. That 5's call, legendary performance. I'm thinking Cowboy Wayne's got one more in him, at least. Fun spot here for poker is cool. We know he's got heart to make moves pre-flop. Doesn't do it there. 4-3 offsuits. Simple decision. We get to just fold if raised, and if small blind limps, we can make a decision, but it'll probably just be fold. Cowboy Wayne, not somebody we're gonna play around with nonsense. So we'll lay it down. We are taking a bit of our time here because we do make money by playing less hands with this stack than the other table. Since the average stack right now is 3.3 million, which is a little over 20 bigs, we are incentivized to play as little hands as possible. Final table is 8 players. There is no 9-handed final table. I don't know when that'll get added. It's not on WPT Global yet, so I can't imagine it's high up on the roadmap. You know? I have a feeling with this guy on our right, we're going to probably be playing for a tournament of life a couple times. Recreation, gambling, spends no time and says, let's just get it in. And honestly, if I had like a medium but like high strength hand, I would just fast play. Because I don't expect him to raise fold. Any pairs. Lays it down. Also, when he goes 2.5x, you do just make more chips. 10-8. No suit of the same. Gonna lay this one down. Gonna lay this one down. The 4 shortest stacks are at the other table, by the way. He is 10th in chips. I'm 9th in chips. And then he's 7th in chips. Right? So the shortest stacks are on the other table. And they're all sitting at 12 big blinds or less. No, they're all sitting 10 or like, yeah, 12 big blinds or less. And we're sitting on 13.5. Like I said, it's not luxurious, but we are spending a little bit of time to try to maximize. Maximize our equity here. I like it when my favorite Fall Guys streamer has a variety stream. Love to hear that, Seb. Thank you. Bernie Mac in chat asking how many entries. We got 2,305 entries in this one today. Guarantees 2,000 players and got 2,300. Not even sweats. Not even a sweat, says Alex. I like where your head's at. Wasn't sweating at all. Definitely wasn't nervous. I haven't played enough in the site, but like, you know, for me to think it's rigged for me yet, you know? I haven't had any significant results yet, you know? Down a fair bit in FTTs, I'd say. Not a fair bit. We're down a little bit. The blind levels do just skip the final 30 seconds of the level. All right, we're down to 13. We've gotten the pay jump. I think, should I act faster so we can skip the chance of the big blind going up on us? I think next hand I'll snap act. There has been one elimination on the other table. If we get an extra one, we'll lock up. No. We've been elimination on the other table, so we've locked up 2.15 thousand chips. 2,153 chips. We need 2 eliminations for the next jump. Looks like some shorties doubled as well, so it might have been a shorty on shorty collision. Yeah, I'm just going to quick fold and hopefully this hand plays fast and the blinds don't go up on my big. Now, it's not going to teleport from 1 minute 15 seconds to the next level, right? It's not going to say 0, 0, 0, right? No. Okay. Yeah, I'd prefer the blinds to go up on my small blind, but I think playing less hands is probably more important. I mean, this guy's RFIing off of 12, off of 13.5. This is a good spot to RFI though. Small blind. The only problem spot is cutoff, who's not always guaranteed to play. But button is a cowboy. You never know with him. All right, I'm really locking into that blind level because I swear to God it fucking teleported. It just skipped. All right. We will not get a blind versus blind spot that involves me going all in pre-flop. Given how fast he snapped as well, like I probably wasn't gonna min raise again. Oh, blinds get to go up on my button. Big fan of that. King, queen. I will shove on a Chadius. I don't know if I want to shove on Cowboy Wayne. We'll shove on the cutoff open. All right, we'll just be all in here. I think off when it's 13, I don't see the point on not all inning. You need a double elim at the other table, and that's kind of tough. So I think because we need the double all in, we won't leave a chip behind. I don't want to. I've had my computer crash a couple times, so I don't want to risk it. You know, I'm not running anything too heavy right now on the computer. Only using about 10% of our CPU. The Cowboy scares me, man. Cowboy ain't no joke. He's scaring me. I'm afraid. He's either gonna have a big stack or no stack on the FT. He's not making the FT with 10 bigs. Like he's gonna get a, like. There's got to be some eliminations at our table. There's gonna be a collision, and I think he's gonna be involved. I think he's going to be involved. Tinner with the resub, 41 months. Why did I not Egyptsa? Why did I not read it? Thank for the resub. Pryman, what's up? Didn't see any brag posts from you. It's making me think you probably didn't boom anything today. Did we win money prior to this today? If we didn't, it's not by much because I didn't lose too much on the session, I don't think. I think I maybe lost a little bit. We maybe lost like... Yeah, maybe we're down like 3K American right now. I mean, right now I'm down a little bit with my results on Club WPT Gold. I probably lost like a good chunk on ACR. Lost like 3K on coin. I don't know. Really down a couple K today. But not much. Not much in the grand scheme of things. All right, we're in the big blind. Will we wake up with something substantial? Survey says yes. We pick up a premium, and Cowboy Wayne is on the button. Could be looking to make waves. The Bumbleclot shoves. We could have a spot. No. Okay, we got Cowboy Wayne, who I feel like has RFI'd when folded to quite a bit. All right. Like I said, he's either going to have all the chips or none of the chips. He's going to make some collisions. This could be it here. He's made it 2.5 bigs. I'm going to go all in, and I don't expect too many folds from him. Maybe for his tournament life, he's a little less apt, and he does find the fold. Maybe when it wasn't for his tournament life, he was a little bit more willing to put the chips in with those pocket fives. That's a big shove to get through, especially when he goes 2.5 bigs. We chip up to over 2.4 million. That moves us to 7th in chips. All the stacks are very condensed right now. Chazzer says, hey, Pat, I had a fake version of you try to contact me on Discord. I demanded feet pics, but the bot did not provide. Okay, let me lock in here. I mean, he's making some RFIs. I don't think he's... going to just give it up blind versus blind too much. I think it's interesting with an ace, king, 6, because... I mean, we'll have some king X, but I probably won't have too much aces here. Other than the really strong ones. He could definitely have some aces that just check back pre. Although most people don't. We have the nut flush draw, and technically we have a royal flush draw. I'm going to go for the... No, I'm going to bet. It's going to check call. I was thinking, like, if I bet, then I could value bet on a club river for bigger. But then if I bet he calls and I check, it's a little bit tougher to hero. All right, well, we could chop with another jack high. He could check down 10 high. 10 high? 10 high? 7 high? Wow. Okay. No thoughts to value bet on any street. Don't mind that. Just some quick checking from them. It's kind of an all right result given what we were up against there. All right, someone is down to a less than a big blind, so we're probably about to be 12 left. Cowboy, he's all in. Cowboy Wayne, all in. Recreation, gambling, all in. If big blind calls, we could actually just be down to 10 essentially, because there is a player that's basically eliminated with one big on the other table. No. Ace Jack 8. It's a big flip, and that's a good start. I folded it. Oh, there's a spade. No running spades though. I folded an 8. Still finds the remaining 8. Big one there for Wayne. Honestly, if I had to pick somebody that wins, I probably do want them to. All right. Our goal is to make sure the blinds go up next hand. We really want the blinds to go up next hand. Not the end of the world if it doesn't. Do we go to 180 or just straight to 200? We go to 180. Okay, we got a lot more playtime than what could have been. Let's not risk any of our actual time bank. I get moved to the outer table. I kind of liked where I was at on that table. I had a read on everyone. I kind of knew what was what. And then we get moved, and I don't know anything about my opponents now. Shippy McChippies. Shippy meet Chippies. Everyone seems to have... A couple people seem to have some higher VPIPs. We are one off another pay jump. For 270 chips. Blinds go up. We timed the blinds to not go up on us. Is poker your profession, or are you not playing? Are you not playing pro poker anymore? I have always been a content creator. I am just a content creator. Any money I make from playing poker is purely windfall. I'm just lucky. Okay, in the big blind now. Jack 10 suited. I mean, it just plays so well that I don't think I need to shove. All right, he bets pretty tiny. But it's a monotone board where I would say I have quite a few more flushes. 9. 10 of hearts. I mean, betting again is interesting. Do I need to turn this into a bluff? I don't know. A very easy half pot bet on there. I mean, it took a while on the turn. I'm sure he wasn't sure if he should value bet or check. I don't fucking know. I don't hate hero in there. I don't know how thin he's going to go for value with the one hearts. And that's kind of why I want a hero. But I also don't think he has, like... Maybe he does just bet all of his bluffs in the flop. I think what got me is, like, I think he was debating betting the turn for value. And I think if that's the case... I mean, he was debating whether he should bet or check on the turn. And I think a lot of hands that are fucking dead on the turn don't turbo bet the river. Okay, we pick up pocket queens. We've got queen here, chat. Do we have an easy decision if our opponent here opens in the cutoff? He just open shoves. I mean, it's 16 effective. All right, guys, here we go. Big pot poker. Pocket queens. I'm all in. Tens. He open shoved tens? Fold. No fall to our knees. This guy is a movie star. Why did he... Wow. Okay, so... I don't know if that makes it any worse or better of a river spot to fold when you see him shove tens. Maybe that raise was just cheese, but like you never know if he's going to do stuff like that and play that last hand the way he did. Maybe he's the type of person that just has like the 5 of hearts there, you know? Esports professional Fall Guy specialist. That is my true profession. But we tell the taxman I'm a content creator. What does chips mean? Does it translate to USD? It translates if I wanted to redeem for real prizes and I wanted to redeem in the store, I can redeem this for roughly 1-to-1 USD. Or perhaps near identical. Or perhaps I want to redeem it for Google Play cards. That double up got me 6th in chips. But if you look at the stack distro, I mean, 2.6, 2.6, 2.8, and then me at 3.4. There's not much of a difference. We're all kind of similar. I'm going to raise here in the hijack. We'll call pistol poker if he shoves. Kind of just priced in. And that's okay. All right. King 10 versus Jack. Hey, that's bad timing. That is bad timing, huh? All right, blinds go up in a minute and a half. I'm going to quickly fold so we can fade the blinds potentially going up on our big blind. Wait, is break already? Ace Queen versus King 8 needs to hit a king to survive, and he does. What a bad beat for me. And shippy me chippies. We could have been down to 11. That guy could have been even larger of a chip lead. But instead, we spread the chips out. We elongate what could be the final table bubble. Could have got an immediate page up as well. It's not that big of a deal. It would have been like what, 270 chips. But would have been an immediate pay jump. Instead, we keep grinding. Down to 12. Started the stream final 18. You look just like David Harbour with that beard like that. Okay. I'll take it. What up, Novi? You handsome boy, right back at you. Guys, if you didn't know, if you use code EGPT, what do you get access to? Let's just do this. You get access to the 25,000 chip free roll. All you got to do is sign up and use code EGPT. We've got a free roll coming this Saturday. Tickets will be credited late November 14th, like midnight-ish. So in order for you to get qualified for this free roll, you have to sign up before Saturday. Tickets will not be credited if you sign up Saturday morning on the day of the free roll. It has to be day before. If you make a purchase of 20 or more, so if you head to the buy hand analyses and you make a purchase of 20 or more, you receive unlimited re-entries to the free roll, as well as if you make a 20 or more purchase. If it's your first purchase, I will give you a bonus 20 chips on top of that. There's so many incentives to use code EGBT this week and sign up to Club WPT Gold today. 25,000 chip free roll. Purchase $20 or more of hand analyses, get a bonus 20 chips. I mean, guys, this is the softest site on the planet. Play with Americans, play with Canadians. Don't play with Russia. Don't play with Brazil. Don't play with Estonia. Those guys, too many pros. Play with Doug Polks, you know? Play with content creators. Play with vlog watchers. Play with people that watch Egyptian poker on Twitch or YouTube. And in the free roll, play with only people that use code EGPT. I'm going to get some water. Do anything in the morning? I think so. We're good. Hmm. 2 minutes left on break. CJ in the chat. What's up? So as we look down the list here, I mean, we're sitting on 2.4 million. Chip lead's 7.1. It's really not that big of a chip lead. If I double up from where I'm at right now, I'm at the very least third in chips. I could potentially just move to straight to second. All right. So we are in a good spot. Everyone's pretty similar. Well, technically we're 11 of 12. If I could double up and get second, you know, I'm not out of it at all. This is an anyone's ball game type scenario. Not minding the table now. Kind of curious with that Jack 10 spot now. I mean, it's tough to make too big of a mistake when you click fold on the river, right? I definitely don't want to use my fucking time bank either, because I kind of need it. Really hope we get a boost in time bank. Blinds go up in a minute. Can I check that King 10 off post stream? I don't have GTO Wiz. I'm not going to be checking a GTO Wizard ICM range for whether or not that's an open or not. I have my suspicions on why I've decided to open. I've operated under an assumption, and I'm pretty comfortable with it. I think with GTO Wizard is when you look at those, sure, yeah, you know, they're sims, but they're not exactly the same sims. They're not as to the scenario we're looking at. It's not exactly one to one, but also it's assuming that people respond to me like a bot, and I think in ICM spots like that, GTOLabs has pretty good ones. They have really really good sims, but for ICM. So if you guys ever want to look at some post flop sims and don't want to run your own, GTOLabs the place to go. But I'm always a proponent of running your own sims if you're wondering if a spot is close or not. Now this is an interesting one. Calls. Well, chat's not gonna like that then. My idea was shove pre. Chat's not gonna like that when I fold pre. No one would have said a word in chat. Flop came ace 7-5 too. It appears I had a straight. Now, if we knew the flop was going to be Jack 9-8, don't think we really love folding. But I don't think this is a spot where you click call versus a small blind and a cutoff. I kind of like the idea of shoving. All right. I just want this hand to end so it gets off my screen. I really, really, really do. We need to just get this off the screen. If this was off stream, I wouldn't even think about it. I don't even care. But I know there's just going to be people that are just going to just lose their mind because of what the flop is. Now, if we saw like Queen Jack here and like King 10 suited, you know, that seems about right. About what I expect to see there. I expect to be dominated by at least one of the players there, you know, in a spot like that. Folds to me. Oh my god. I don't think we shove. I think 6-7 off probably isn't enough sauce to shove. They quickly check. We flop a 7 on Queen 7-4. They bet 1.5 bigs. I'm fucking annoyed. Because I think they just have queen. We call one. We see an ace on the turn, and I think that'll freeze him if he's got a queen. He really shouldn't be scared of an ace, because I won't limp aces here. But because it's an overcard, he'll just go overcard scary and probably check. Overcard scary going to check. We might lose the minimum here to a queen due to a safe run out. He had a pair of fours. Oh my god. Let's go. Jesus, that is so nice. That was a nice one to take down. Two similarly stacked players going at it right now. Still no eliminations on the outer table. All right, we see a short stack shove for 7 blinds on motion, and I don't think motion. I don't know. He might be opening wide enough, yeah, to still raise fold. Horrifying off of 11 and some change. Gets shoved on. No monkey business. Must have like ace king, ace queen. Finds the call. Ace 10? Bro, 10, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, not even the induce with kings. Just fucking nothing else to it all in. There's elimination on the outer table, so we're actually 10 left, 2 away from the final table. I think every elimination from here is a pay jump as well. Yeah, every elimination from here is a pay jump. We've locked up 2.4, 2,420. Every elimination from here is much more substantial in terms of prize pool increases. All right, he's min raised me. Now he goes 2.7. Need to say, he's keeping me on my toes. Mixing it up, not letting me get comfortable. He threw a curveball last time. That time it was a fastball. Just kidding. I don't know anything about pitching in baseball. I just know buzzwords. We see an R5 from Shippy Me Chippies into Beebs in the Trap. Can19 in the house saying, hi, Poker God. Were you in the 1K satellite today? I don't think you were. But there was a can today. I believe from Taiwan as well. Yeah, Gun D got chip lead from that one, I think. Let me double check. No, Poker is cool as chip lead with 8.2 million. And they're second in chips, 7. All right, blinds go up next hand. Blinds go up to 225,000. Very good structure late here. We're getting a lot of play time. We are really getting our money's worth for play. How many hours has the tournament been running? It started maybe at like 6 p.m. So it's been running for 8 hours? 8-hour tournament? Maybe 7 hours? Price of poker went up. That's okay. Got a lot of playtime here in this 110 Sunday Deep Stack. Sitting 9th in chips out of 10. But if we double up, we'll be 4th. And everyone's got a stack that could just collide, you know? Somebody can make a 40 big blind chip lead in one pot. Shoving on the limp, getting snapped. Oh my goodness. Chippy Me Chippies is in danger of not even making the final table here when they were chip lead. He's fallen to his knees. He can't believe he got caught here shoving. I gotta think he's got like 5s or 4s. I mean, you might as well take a bit of time, see if he can get the ladder, but I think he's in big trouble. I think he's in big trouble. Now, we're going to find out if my site has... Yeah, there's queens. Can he rebank the 2 outer? No, he is eliminated in 10th place. There it is. I told you guys. They could just combine stacks. Is there hand for hand on the FT bubble? I think we're going all in here for 10. Four-handed, dead small. I'm all in. Oh, fuck. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We need to probably get there. Let's hope to see 7s. Pocket 7s? Aces. Blue. 10 or blue. Oh, so many outs. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. Okay. All right, GG. FT bubble. Shove into fucking aces, huh? We were four-handed there. Don't like RFIing into that particular big blind. At that moment, we were 8 of 8 or 8 of 9, 9 of 9. Oh man, oh, that's just fucking boring. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not that big a deal. Did get to turn the stream on, give you guys a little bit of the sweat with it. But yeah, that kind of just sucked. To run into it there. Yeah. Bit of a bummer, but what can you do? 2.9 thousand chips will have to be it. I think we probably have a slightly losing Sunday, but not the end of the world. All right, I think we will not be streaming tomorrow. There is a content creator. There's a Club WPT Gold ambassador coming into town, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with him. So that'll do it for me, guys. Damn, we got a sweat. At least we got a sweat. It wasn't just fucking dead on the flop. We flop a flush draw, turn a gut shot, straight draw. Bummer. Bummer. I mean, it's the biggest tournament on the site on a regular Sunday. Not much else to it. It's been a long day. We've been playing for a while. We started way earlier than we should have. I regretted it. Honestly, it increased how much we spent in buy-ins today, too. Probably shouldn't have done that. Anyways, all right, I'm going to dip out, guys. That's going to be it. But before I go, reminder, we have the 25,000 chip free roll for all those to sign up using code EGPT. Only eligible to those who use code EGPT and some other codes. If you guys use code LEO from Illusory Poker's stream, yes, that's what I said. Code LEO, L-E-O, you also qualify. There's some other codes as well that qualify, but the vast majority of them will be code EGPT. You will have access to the free roll if you make a purchase. If you head to buying hand analyses, if you make a purchase of hand analyses and purchase a minimum of 19.99, you first off will get a bonus 20 chips of 20 more. So if you purchase 1,000 hand analyses, you get a bonus 20 chips. Make any of your first deposit as long as it's more than 20. On top of that, if you make your first purchase of 20 or more, you also get basically unlimited re-entries into the Egyptian free roll. If you don't make a deposit, Make a purchase. Fucking. If you don't make a purchase, you get 1 entry. If you do, you get unlimited. You get 10, but basically unlimited. 10 re-entries into the free roll. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Bad beats, so sick. When will it end? Haha. All right. We're gonna sign off here. We will not be live tomorrow. We will be live Tuesday. So I will see you Tuesday for a nice Tuesday MTT session. No poker tomorrow. Take care. I'm out. Peace.